The Breakfast Club Power 105.1 FM today.
Good morning, USA!
Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Anthony.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. The weekend is here.
Yes, it is, and my knees hurt. So I'm ready for the weekend. You know how when you get to the end of the weekend, all your joints start to hurt?
No.
Oh, that don't happen to nobody but me?
I don't think so.
All right, okay.
I've been sore all week, though, and I got another workout session today.
Why are you sore? You been having sex?
No, I've been working out at Terminal
Yesterday
23.
was National Sex Day.
Yesterday was National Sex Day. You know it was 6'9", so you were supposed to do a 6'9" with your partner yesterday.
You know what? I worked
That is a
all
fact.
day yesterday. From when I left here, I didn't get home till 11 o'clock last night.
So she ain't getting none.
Yeah, I was working all day.
She ain't getting none.
I actually hosted the Sip and Shop at Rebecca Minkoff,
What is that?
and it's a store, a very nice brand, and some of the proceeds went to this organization, Petals and Bells. So, shout out to everybody who came out last night. I had a good time.
Okay.
That sounds like
We had
fun.
some nice Hennessy drinks as well.
Well, that's pretty nice.
What's
But
it?
Petals and Bells empowers young girls. They have all these workshops and real world experiences for young women.
Oh. Well, we got Philly Heavy in the building this morning, right?
That's right. We got Kevin Hart joining us.
I've
this
heard
morning.
of him. Drop one of Clues bombs for that guy.
I've heard of it,
Also,
Kevin Hart.
The Roots will be joining us this morning.
White America. Well, America's favorite band.
That's right.
Period.
You said white
I
America.
was about to say White America, but I wonder how, you know what? We never really did figure quite how the Roots just became White America's favorites like that, right?
But they're everybody's favorite.
Yeah,
They
I don't
are
think it's
everybody's
white
favorite.
America.
White people really embrace the Roots. Come on now, that's their go-to band.
The Roots,
Right?
the Roots really have done a lot, though, because every year at the Grammys, I've been to a couple of their infamous jam sessions that they do. They do these, like, all-night-long jam sessions, and you never know who's going to pop up and get on stage and just perform with them. It's incredible.
Well,
dope.
they deserve all their success, and
And,
they'll
of
be
course,
here
they
this
do the
morning.
Roots Picnic every year in Philly, and
That's-
now they're doing one in New York.
Yeah, we'll kick it with them in a little bit. But we
Yeah.
got front page news. What we talking about?
Well, Hillary Clinton gets a huge endorsement. And we'll tell you who that person is. Also, we'll talk about a petition. What judge are they trying to get the F out of here?
All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Hey!
It's Friday!
Yes, it is, damn it. Look alive, everybody.
Now let's get into some front page news. Now NBA Finals tonight, the Cavs Warriors Game 5.
It's going to be a
9
close
p.m.
game. Warriors going to win by 8.
Nah, Cavs gonna win.
Warriors going to win by 8.
Cavs
Go
gonna win.
3-1 in the series, and
Nope.
then they're going to go home to Oakland and shut it down.
They're going to tie the series tonight, the Cavs will.
Nope, LeBron will be balled by game 5.
Now let's talk about Obama endorsing Hillary Clinton.
Yes, President Barack Obama has endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, and the two of them will have a joint appearance that's going to happen on Wednesday in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Check out some of the video that the Clinton campaign released.
I want to congratulate Hillary Clinton on making history as the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States. I know how hard this job can be. That's why I know Hillary will be so good at it. In fact, I don't think there's ever been someone so qualified to hold this office. And I say that as somebody who had to debate her more than 20 times. So I want those of you who've been with me from the beginning of this incredible journey to be the first to know that I'm with her. I am fired up, and I cannot wait to get out there and campaign for Hillary.
I mean, this is news the same way Beyonce sneezing is news. Like, of course Barack Obama's going to endorse Hillary.
He needs
Well,
to sound a
Bernie
little more excited.
Bernie
I'm
Sanders
fired
was
up.
just meeting with Barack Obama as well, and he has not indicated that he wants to withdraw from the race anytime soon, but he was just with him for a couple of hours the other
needs to
day.
Hey, I love the OG Bernie Sanders. We've interviewed him a couple times. I moderated a panel for him, but Bernie, are you finished or are you done?
He needs to get
Okay.
it up now. Enough's enough now.
It's time I want Bernie on the team, though, in some way, shape, or form. Hillary has to put him on the squad in some way, shape, or form.
Now let's talk about this petition over 1 million people signed.
Yes, more than 1 million people want Judge Aaron Persky to lose his job.
Absolutely. Drop one of Clues bomb for that, damn it.
And he is the one who gave the former Stanford University athlete Brock Turner only 6 months
Let's call him a rapist. Call him what he is.
Sexually assaulting an unconscious woman.
He raped the unconscious woman.
Now, that's just one petition. That's on change.org. There's other petitions as well that have gotten more than 100,000 signatures. So safe to say he's got to get out of there.
Judge Aaron is the same guy who said that if he'd have gave him a stiffer sentence, it could have had a severe impact on Brock Turner's life. What you mean, like the way rape is going to have a severe impact on the young lady's life? Mm-hmm. Like, stop it.
And yesterday, by the way, they did have that private Islamic funeral prayer program for Muhammad Ali, and they are also having the funeral that's going to happen today. And that one was open to the public, but those tickets went really quick. They had like 22,000 tickets that were available. They went in like an hour, and some people are actually selling them secondhand, even though they were free.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like I saw it yesterday when everybody was like scalping tickets to Muhammad Ali's funeral.
That's really tacky.
Yeah, very tacky.
But I mean, a hot ticket is a hot ticket.
No.
Come on now.
No.
A hot ticket is a hot ticket.
No, not for that.
The fact that if you would go and take tickets, just because you want to sell them.
Are they free?
Yeah, they're free.
Yeah, they're free.
They were free.
Okay, so that's your dumb ass to buy them from somebody when they're free.
Well, people just want to go that bad, and there was a guy named Muhammad Ali who actually named himself after Muhammad Ali, who had a heart transplant today, who actually postponed his heart transplant to go to the funeral.
I don't think Muhammad Ali would want that for you.
I don't think so.
I think that you need to use common sense. Muhammad Ali had a lot of common sense. Muhammad Ali would tell you to go get your heart transplant. Okay, take care of yourself. If not, you're going to be laying right next to Ali soon. Stop it, brother. All right. Be smart.
Well, that's front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you had a bad morning. Whatever it may be. 800-585-1051. Now, yesterday was National Sex Day. Maybe you didn't get none last night.
Maybe you ain't getting none. Or maybe you did get some.
I definitely didn't get none yesterday.
Maybe you did get some, but he ripped the tip of the condom off, and when he put it in, it rolled back.
What?
And you got hit raw and didn't even know it.
What?
Till it was too late. You 12 hours pregnant and don't even know it.
Goodness gracious. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. And don't forget, this morning, Kevin Hart will be joining us, and also The Roots. So
Philly heavy in the building.
Stay with us. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Do you want to be in demand? Well, then it's time to check out Lincoln Tech. They have campus.
You know what makes me mad? Ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on The Breakfast Club, bitches.
This is Jameson out of Worcester, Massachusetts from the 508.
Hey, tell them why you mad, bro.
I'm mad because Charlamagne always over here he really thinks that the Warriors are going to take it in Game 5. And I know Envy, we going to tie it tonight.
I ain't going to say we because I'm not a Cavaliers fan, but I think Cavaliers are going to win it.
Listen, I respect your wishful thinking, but you don't really believe that. You want that to happen.
It's not wishful thinking. How do you lose by 30 and win by 30 the next game?
The NBA, what are you talking about? So what?
I think the Cavaliers got this one, though.
I think nobody knows what's going to happen.
That's like saying OKC was up 3-1. How do you lose 3 games in a row to lose the series? It happens.
Well, how do they lose 3 games in a row? But I do think the Cavaliers are going to win tonight.
Warriors in 5.
Hello, who's this?
Joe from Brooklyn.
Hey, tell them why you mad, Joe.
Mad at myself mostly. I messed up on a female I really love.
What you did, man?
Honestly, I messed up 4 times and she still forgets.
4 times?
4 times?
Okay.
Did you hit her or cheat on her?
I cheated on her, never hit her.
Well,
Okay.
she deserves better.
How did the girl look that you cheated with?
Honestly, they were all my exes.
How do you cheat 4 times, though? You didn't learn your lesson the first time? Or the second time? Or the third time?
Y'all looking at this all wrong. It's not how do you cheat 4 times. It's how do you get caught 4 times, sir.
Honestly, I was just honest every time.
That's your dumb ass.
So you cheated, but you did it in an honest way.
No, he told her.
Honestly, I had an argument. She's a good woman. She quit the next guy, but I hope she doesn't get hurt. I only wish her the best. Give me one last chance. I'll definitely be there.
One last chance. You did it 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
No.
I mean, I can't honor this request because you got caught cheating 4 times, bro. Or you told on yourself 4 times. As a man, I can't honor that request.
Definitely, that's all right. I can only hope for better, That's what we can do.
And please
Hopefully you learn your lesson for the next one.
Good luck.
And don't waste God's time with prayers either. He's going to ignore you.
Hello, who's this?
A white boy from Boston.
A white boy from Boston.
Catholic.
You ain't got a name?
That's very stereotypical.
Boo. My name is Boo Ryan. I'm an Irish Catholic white boy from Boston.
What's up? Tell them why you mad.
Calling because you guys have been talking about racial issues, right? I'm from the projects, I'm from the hood. I grew up with black, Hispanic, the only white boy from my hood. There's a lot of things I'm going to talk about, right?
No, I can't tell.
All right, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
Get to talking, brother.
Yeah, come on, let's get to it.
Slavery was a long time ago, right? Blacks are mad, right, at white people for slavery, right? The white man never went into Africa and captured slaves. The white man went to Africa and bought slaves from the black man. black people nowadays need to stop coming at the white man.
So the white man's not accountable for buying people.
But let him finish. This is good. Yeah,
I mean, black people had slaves too.
The white man is accountable for buying people. Hispanics are accountable for buying people. Also, blacks are accountable for buying people too, because blacks bought people from the Mongolians. So
you're saying white people are innocent in this, or I don't understand.
White people aren't innocent, but the black man is a man just like the white man is a man.
I don't think you're making any sense, sir, but keep going.
I'm making a lot of sense.
There you go.
Basically what I'm saying, right? Who am I talking to? Charlamagne the God?
Charlamagne, Envy, Angela Yee, all three of us.
The Breakfast Club.
The tree-headed monster.
Cool. So keep what I'm saying, right? The whole slavery thing, right, with the white man.
All right, listen, I'm over it. Hey, but listen, I love you, bro.
You're taking so long to get to the point.
This is 2016. We're black, we're white. It's all unity. I hope so. We're trying to get it there. You know what I mean? It's all love. But I just can't listen to you explain this right
He tried. We tried to give him time.
We tried to give him a shot.
Peep this.
Yeah.
Tell him why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Time for spring cleaning. How am I?
Handle the truth, huh? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hey, what's up? This is Mark from Rockland.
Mark, tell him why you mad, bro.
Is it me or is that Remy Ma verse diss to Nicki Minaj and nobody's saying that?
I think it's just you.
Yeah, I think it's just you. I think she's going at every female artist. I don't think it's one particular.
There's no female rap artist except for Nicki Minaj.
There's a lot of female rap
artists. Are you kidding me? That sounded ridiculous.
You got Dej, you got Tink, you got Rhapsody. You still got Iggy Azalea out here in these streets. You got a lot of female rappers. Dreezy.
I don't know.
Then you still got all the older ones like Lil' Kim.
You got Foxy Brown.
I don't know about Foxy, but you know. I don't know.
Hello, who's this? Our cameraman.
You just do the camera, okay?
Good
morning. You just do the camera.
Good morning. Megadon, how y'all doing?
What's up, bro?
What's up with your Barry White voice?
I'm sorry, Miss Lady. This 6-4 me. So I'm kind of upset. This month is Gun Violence Awareness Month, and yesterday Peace for Peace had an event at YMCA. And I'm just surprised that it wasn't enough media coverage. This being a month about violence, and we having so much gun violence in America, I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. That's the Stuyvesant, where I'm from. We've had about three murders in the last week, and it's just difficult. It's difficult not having support from the people that you have in the culture that has the influence on the culture. And I just want to thank Mona Faison, Robert Carnegie that came out, everybody that came out, Kango Kid, UTFO, real pioneers of the hip hop culture. I really appreciate y'all.
Let me tell you something, my brother. I really get upset when people blame mainstream media, because the truth of the matter is you got media in the palm of your hand. Social media has way more of an impact than mainstream media nowadays. In fact, mainstream media is getting a lot of their energy from social media. A lot of waves start right there. So you should be upset at the people in the community for not tweeting about it, Facebooking about it, Instagramming about it.
I am.
Y'all could have created this wave right on your own. And
no, we did though. That's don't say we haven't.
I didn't see nothing about it on social media.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Nobody hit me about it. I didn't know.
Who Facebook page is it on? Because I know y'all on Facebook, though.
That's a definite.
Okay.
You have Carnegie. You have Stephanie Carnegie, who was a PR. You have me.
Oh, I know Stephanie.
I know Stephanie also.
I know you know Stephanie. I know. And Miss Angela, you live not too far from me. I'm not going to go into that. But at the same time, this is in the neighborhood. It was flyers all through the neighborhood. I'm not going to say that we wasn't promoting it. I'm going to churches and all different type of businesses and stuff like that, bro.
Well, I would say this. Nobody hit me up about it. I didn't see a flyer about it.
Angela, you also had
we'll do a better job.
I had no idea. Nobody said anything.
But keep us in the loop, my brother.
And we appreciate the great work, man.
I appreciate y'all when y'all do the right thing. But every day y'all do the right thing. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, man. Lines of communication are always open when it comes to the people in the Breakfast Club. Always remember that. But if we don't know about it, how can we support it?
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. Now, we got rumors coming up.
I'll tell you who looked mad yesterday. Justin Bieber. I don't know if y'all saw him brawling.
I did.
In Cleveland. But I'll tell you what some people had to say about it and what allegedly happened.
All right. All that and more. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club.
And Kevin Hart next hour.
The Breakfast Club.
JMV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. That was
One Dance.
Drake with One Dance. Now let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Justin Bieber.
Listen up.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, there was a lot going down in Cleveland. Justin Bieber got into a brawl, and it was all captured on video.
I saw it.
You saw that, right? Justin Bieber was really swinging. Now, what actually happened? Well, Lamont Richmond is the guy who Bieber got into a fight with, and this is what Lamont Richmond is saying happened.
The fool ran up on me. I was with the girls. We just asked the for autograph. I don't know about all this other stuff y'all talking about. No, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Number one, where in the hell was Justin Bieber's security? Number two,
he shouldn't have been there by himself.
Number two, if you saw the video, why is this big black extra from Roots looking man asking Justin Bieber for an autograph?
Well, it's for his two female friends that was with him.
I don't care. They need
So what he said was he just left a bar and he saw Justin Bieber outside the Westin in Cleveland, and he hung out with Justin Bieber with the two ladies for a little while, a short time, and then he asked if the women could take a picture with him, and that's when Justin Bieber said, "No autographs tonight, mother effer." Now,
so he asked for a picture or autograph?
He asked for a picture and an autograph.
Both. Listen, have some respect for yourself, black man.
Well, for the two women, not for himself.
No, I don't care. Two women supposed to ask Justin
listen, the average person, if you see Justin Bieber, might want to get a picture. You know, people...
Not when you look like a big black extra from Roots.
But it's
it's
not for him. And he doesn't appreciate being called a mother effer by Justin Bieber.
I get it. He like to be disrespected if that's what happened.
No. All good, will do. Okay, but anyway, Lamont said that Justin Bieber smelled like liquor, and then he started puffing his chest up, and that's when he swung on him.
Justin Bieber swung on that man because he was disgusted, okay? He wanted better for that man, and he can't believe that man didn't want better for himself. Big grown-ass man asking Justin Bieber for a picture.
Guess what?
Bieber got lucky, though, because he could have squashed Bieber little ass.
Well, Lamont says he's already met with a lawyer, and he plans to sue Justin Bieber. Also, so
of course,
not the smartest thing that he should have done. You want a picture? You want out? No, sorry, not doing that. That's all you got to say. All right, now Floyd Mayweather, in the meantime, had some words about Justin Bieber's sparring action. Here's what he said.
At the end of the day, people can say what they want to say. Justin Bieber ain't no itch. Yeah. He showed he got hurt. He showed he ain't no itch. So it's all respect.
Has he trained with you since or lately at all?
I'm working with him in the gym. I like what he did the other day. Okay. He showed he ain't no itch.
That's not the advice Mayweather should be giving him. The advice Mayweather should be giving him is, you see me? I got 10 security guards with me, Justin. I don't know why your little ass walking around here with no security when I got to walk around with 10 security guards.
He should have had security with him.
Stop it.
Absolutely.
All right, and then let's talk about some other Cleveland happenings. Steph Curry's sister was on Twitter, and she was very excited going to Cleveland. She said, wheels up to Cleveland with Mama and Granny, of course, to go watch her brother Steph Curry take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, somebody tweeted back, you and your whole family get the F out of Cleveland and take Riley's... Now, he used a word that's very derogatory that rhymes with maggot.
Okay.
Ass with you.
Why would you call a 3-year-old that?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
And she responded to him and said, we'll be gone Friday. Bless up. Okay. And that's when all hell broke loose. Now, the guy, his name and obviously his Twitter account is available to anybody. So they started tweeting his job, Holton Wise. They said, I wonder if Holton Wise knows their apprentice agent is using that word in a public forum.
He got fired.
That's a property group, and I guess he was a realtor or something. So that's when Holton Wise responded and said, our apologies to all who were a party to this attack. Holton Wise does not condone this, and we have terminated him.
Drop one of Clues bombs for justice, damn it.
Dumbass.
So the guy's name is Mo Wadden, and his Twitter is @SoftCaramelKiss.
Mo Wadden? Why is his Twitter called Soft Caramel Kiss?
I don't know, but he responded and said, bro, over like 10 people dead. I'm not mad. I'll be in another real estate office by tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Then he said, bro, I threw off Curry's game. All he's thinking about right now is beating my ass. Cleveland can thank me later for throwing off Curry's game.
Listen, the Currys really need to disrespect Mo Wadden and send him a pair of Stephen Curry's new sneaker, the UA Curry Too Low, okay? They come with their own Bluetooth and dad hat. All right.
Then he started responding to Steph Curry's sister as well. He said, y'all Cali people too soft. Why y'all let words offend you? By the way, tell the unanimous MVP I said good game. She responded and said, 1, I'm from North Carolina, not Cali. 2, you're talking about my niece, Blood, an innocent 3-year-old. I let it go the first time. And he said, it's an effing joke. Why y'all being soft?
Ain't nothing funny with it. That's why his ass got fired.
Talk about a 3-year-old.
Should have got fired.
I'm about to get all my enemies' shoe sizes and send them Steph Curry's new sneakers.
You don't like him?
At UA Curry Too Low.
You don't like him?
No. I mean, if I was cutting some grass, Yes, absolutely.
All right, and let's not forget, you can live stream Muhammad Ali's funeral today. So anybody that wants to watch and couldn't make it can do that. And they're also putting the Ali movie back in theaters. It will be re-released this week following his passing. So that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back from Philly,
yes,
comedian, actor, and a whole bunch of other ish.
CEO Kev.
Kevin Hart will be joining us. So we'll kick it with Kevin Hart when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello with Don't. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, friends to the room.
Superstar Kevin Hart.
Whoa.
Sorry we didn't have a better chair for you,
We're
sir.
getting a small chair this morning.
Ridiculous.
We don't want you to get too ahead of yourself.
I don't ask much.
We won't keep you humble, man.
My thing is, if y'all know I'm coming, this is the one thing. It's like, yo, let's make sure we got the big chair here for Kev. That's the one thing I feel like that easily everybody should agree on. Yeah, get the big chair out the other room. Look, you know that's the first thing I went to though. Whenever I come out, I just go to pump up the chairs. Your chair ain't right, yo. I go straight to pumping up the chair, man. Nothing else. How y'all been?
I'm blessed, man. How are you, sir?
I can't
Another movie, Sneakers.
Hey.
Sneakers, yeah. I love it.
Man. My glasses
with the glasses on now.
We were just talking yesterday about how 6 years ago we saw you at Caroline's on Broadway.
Caroline's
January
Comedy Club.
2010.
Shouts out to Caroline.
Now you got your own sneaker, 100 movies later.
I'm still the same guy. Still the same cat.
That's true.
Still wake up every morning brushing my teeth with my right hand.
That's good.
That's good.
When you switch to your left hand is when you get weird.
That's when you change a little bit.
Yeah, that's when you change. When you start switching, brushing your teeth with different hands.
Muhammad Ali always said you become what you think. Were you thinking that at that time? When we saw you at Caroline's, were you thinking 6 years from now I'm going to be a A-list Hollywood star?
There is a point that you get to, I think, in the beginning stages of your career where a light bulb goes off of where you want to be and where you can see yourself. You know, everybody starts off in the beginning of, yeah, man, I'm about to be the biggest. I'm about to do this. But the reality has to set in of where you realistically can see yourself. What lane can you get in? Where can you go? And around that time when the comedy club started to really pop off is when I said, yo, I can really do this at a high level. If I stay true to my grind and work the way that I'm doing now. So as it started to happen, you know, you check things off your list, but then you put more things on the list. So right now, that's why I still work so hard, man. I got a lot of stuff on this list, man.
You still doing comedy or you gonna stop comedy?
No.
Stand up. You still doing stand up?
Still doing stand up.
The next movie's about to come out, right?
What Now? I'm probably gonna drop the trailer for What Now next week, because the beauty of What Now is I own it. Funded it myself, shot it, major production, partnered with Universal, told them to distribute it. But I got a big announcement that I'm gonna do.
I saw you tweeted it. I was about to ask you.
I got a real big announcement. I'm probably say it after my sneakers drop on the 11th. I'm gonna say what the announcement is, but this will be like my biggest challenge.
Fitness or something along those lines, or is it
biggest announcements? One of them is with the physical fitness, a big run that I'm going to do. This big event that I'm announcing, and that's the first one. I'm gonna give the date and stuff for all of that. The other ones, I can talk about the other ones. I've decided to go another step into my whole business branding mogul mindset.
You about to remake Soul Plane? Okay,
well,
baby.
No, we're not going to do that. But but we're just going to put the brakes on that idea. I got a network that I'm launching.
A network?
Yeah, network.
It's like a Netflix, right?
It will be potentially a competitor after I get off the ground. So basically, what Hove did, man, was so mind-blowing to me. You know, Hove is a good friend of mine, a mentor, especially when it comes to this business. I talk to the guy, get information. I looked up and I said, dude, with music, I love what you did. So I said, for comedy, there's nothing like that. You know, there's absolutely nothing out there that's comedian friendly. Right. You know, comedians don't understand the importance of ownership and really owning your content. You know, they do specials, they give their specials away. These specials live on. Other people will license them for 10 years. You never see those specials back. Right. They're licensed and relicensed. So I said, I'm going to do a subscription-based network for comedy, but where I give comedians ownership of their things, to where I split revenue with them, but allow them to take their stuff and sell everywhere, go other places. I'm probably going to shoot about 52 to 72 stand-up specials over the course of the end of the summer, from mid-July through the beginning of September.
So like how you did with Rel?
Like I did with Rel.
Gotcha.
But I'm going after, new comedians, comedians that's been around for a long time, man. I'm big on taking advantage of my platform and giving back. So to my guys that have been out, that's like, yo, man, when do we get that break? When do we get that shot?
Right.
I'm going to match that network money that they were given, and I'm going to give the same money, the same type of pay, but you're going to come to my network and you're going to have the opportunity to own and take your stuff elsewhere and go and do other things with it, you know? And,
now, Kev, you've been dissed by at least 70% of the comedy community. So are you going to help any of those guys?
Course. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. When you get that, now you got to eat that. You gotta eat that humble pie.
Now, you know, T.K. Kirkland came up here and, what comment did he make? He made, I think, the comment he didn't think you were funny.
Yeah, T.K. said he didn't think I was funny.
Well, when he came back, he changed that.
Then he rebutted it.
Yeah.
Then he took it back.
He said he felt the stand-up wasn't, but he said Kev's a very funny individual, movies, TV, and all that stuff.
But the crazy thing about those comments, I've shaken those guys' hands face to face, and there's nothing but, yo, what you're doing is crazy. The show, I saw this, I saw that. Hey, if you go on the road, man, let me know. I would love to come. And then you pop up, and these comments pop up. I'm like, I just saw you, and you just said that you wanted to go on the road. When I saw TK in Vegas. We was at a fight, and it was nothing but, yo, Kev, come. So then when these comments pop up from him or from Aries Spears, and I laugh. You know, when Aries say Kev in the back of the room, you know, we know what you're doing. You've never seen me. When have you seen me at a comedy club? When have you seen? I'm trying to think. Like, I really sat down. I was like, what have you seen? And come like this stuff. It's like they just shoot out, and you know why? People are really starving for that attention. People are really starving for any type of eyeballs. You know, and they don't understand that positive eyeball, man. Mike asked me and Mike going back and forth so much. Mike got a show coming up.
Uncle Buck
coming up. Will Power Packer, my right-hand man, is producing the show. I am going to blast the show, not just for Will, but for Mike, too. You know why? You don't get many shots at the television, man. Right. Hey, if you're going to do it, brother, I support you. I want you to win. I have nothing but this energy.
Right.
So I don't understand where the other stuff comes from. In return, I say, okay, you're killing with more kindness. The network, I will go after TK. TK, you want to do a special? I ain't got no grudge against you, brother. Here's a platform for it. Aries, you want to do a special? Here's a platform, brother. I got no ill will. Go, win. I hope everybody get up here.
See, I got to work on that. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it.
But tell me what's the point of the grudge?
You right.
You hate on me, man, I'm done with you. All right. That's a piece of energy that you done spent to be angry.
You right.
That's doing what?
That is a different level of petty, though, to sign the person that was hating on you.
Yeah. No, because they're allowed to go take
They're allowed to go and do
it. Take it anywhere
so
they
it's not
want.
like I'm like, yo, come over here to Big Red Records and do XYZ. It's the complete opposite. I'm like, at the end of the day,
you
man,
own it.
I'm about this
and you
frat.
Can do whatever you want.
I live this frat, man. This comedy frat. I live it. I love it.
All right, we got more with Kevin Hart when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Plains Jeremiah. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Kevin Hart is in the building. Now, Charlamagne?
We saw your petty cancer side come out on social media the other day.
Oh, man.
You snapped on a chick for coming at you lady.
It wasn't even a snap. I never
But
snapped.
she didn't come at his lady so
She
much.
didn't come at my lady.
She kind of came at him.
Yeah, she came at me. I don't snap. Here's the thing that makes me laugh, okay, with people on social media. You're not going to get to me. You're not going to bug me. You're not going to mess up my day. Yeah. I'm not going to, right. You see what they said? It doesn't matter. But occasionally there's just a couple people that you just have to address. Like, people say things, it's like, you know what? I'm going to take the 20 seconds out of my day just to give you what you want. And her comment was like, you know, if you ain't had this money,
you only have it because of your money.
Yeah, you only got it because of your money. There you go. You only got it because of your money.
I said so.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. The reality is, all right. If that's your, okay.
There's a lot of things that wouldn't happen if we weren't.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand.
But Kevin, it's not. Here's the thing that I don't understand. You're not a bad-looking guy.
I don't.
That's what I'm. But like when people say that, that's usually somebody that looks like atrocious. That you're like, yeah, she's only with you because you're not. You're very in shape.
The bad part about
it's like, why is it?
He wouldn't be in shape without that money, though.
That's true.
That money, you take that money away. Yo, but here's the part that really makes me laugh. Like, when people, this is where the title for the stand-up comes from with the what now. It's like, people say things, you give them the answer they want, but then what? It really makes me laugh. I mean, ultimately, people don't realize, Nico, we had 7 years now. I'm getting married. We've been here for 7 years.
6 years ago,
so you was like, it's only been 6 from Caroline.
People don't understand, like, she was there before it got crazy to where it is now. So, I laughed at this woman because, like, she was like, I looked at her page, she was like 55. Like, why you?
She heard you on Steve Harvey's show when you did BLS.
But people also don't realize how long you've been with her because they think about when you got divorced.
Everybody
they think you met her
goes.
after.
Everybody instantly goes. But that's the power, once again, of social media. Look, at the end of the day, here's the reality behind me and behind my relationship. Yo, I got an attractive woman. I think she's much more attractive because she's a dope person. Yes, she's beautiful. Yes, she's curvy. But as a person, yo, I got a good one. That's why I'm getting married again. Mm-hmm. For me to go and get married again, something had to add up. To do it again?
Are you ready? It's in August.
Man. Yeah, no, I'm 100% ready. Shouts out to my ex-wife, Tori. Still friends. We still talk, man. She's a great mother to my kids. I understand where my wrongs were. Has nothing to do with her. I separated myself from that situation. I got better. And then as I got better, I grew with someone else. That's it. That's the reality, man.
I was really trying to figure out what were you not doing that you had time to respond to this lady.
Yo, you know what?
What were you not doing?
You really want to know what I was doing? Right. We just got done running. I'm training for 10Ks now.
Okay.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna stop the 5Ks. I'm going to 10Ks. We're in Spain. And we get done, we just sitting on the step. So, you know, you sit on your step, you're going through the phone.
Okay.
So, Nico she called me, the time difference is so crazy. She said, hey, man crush. I said, what you talking about? She said, I miss you there. I made you my man crush. What are you talking about? She said, go check my page.
It's Monday.
So, literally, I put it on speakerphone, I check a page, and like, you know, when you see the picture right at the bottom, the comment is
the last comment.
It's the last comment. I'm like,
you feel
like,
all
look,
good.
I'm like, I just got done working out.
Crush.
I got my shirt off. I'm fresh off the sweat. I felt good about myself. My confidence is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
I heard some Spanish women whistling and waving while I was running. So a couple pieces I felt that I was in slow motion.
Yeah.
So this is the wrong time because my confidence was way too high. Mm-hmm. So I said, you know, I said, babe, let me call you back. I didn't even tell her. I said, babe, let me call you back. I said, babe, I'm gonna call you right back. I got off the phone and I literally just went to the lady page. Once I get a look at your page, it's a wrap. If I go that hard and I observe it.
And now is that bullying?
No, because I didn't go. Think about it. Look at my whole response. Let me see. You got it there?
Oh, yeah, I have it right here.
Let me read my response. Let me show you how professional. Everything I do goes professional, okay? So you're way too old to be this angry and bitter, okay? That's not a shot. That's not a bullying move. That's really making you be aware of how old you are.
That's factual.
Okay, that's factual. All right? But you got lucky this time because I saw your comment and I felt like being petty and replying. That's me now addressing. Right. I'm going to give you what you want.
Yes.
People do
this.
So I'm taking responsibility for the pettiness of my response.
And embracing your astrological sign because you're Cancer. What's petty?
This is called Tweet Breakdown. This is what we can call this segment of the show. This is a tweet breakdown. Okay? Now that you have the attention that you oh so desperately need, I suggest you use it wisely. Why do I feel that you need this attention? Because you took time out your day to go to a woman's page that you do not know and you have no knowledge of her or her relationship, and you took time to be angry. So you do need the attention that you're about to get. Okay? Let's break it down. It's not bullying. A woman of your age, which I know because I went to the page, I saw a birthday that clearly showed this woman was over 50. You know, I knew that because there was only one balloon. You don't give older people more than one balloon. Everybody knows that. Scientific fact. Okay? A woman of your age should not be taking the time out of her day to type angry comments. Grow up, old lady. It's not bullying. That's a fact.
A lot of ageism in that, though.
I'm really making you aware, like, hey, you way too old. Okay? That's what I'm making you old. I would say get a man or somebody to love, but judging by your comment, your angry, bitter ass is lonely. So my suggestion is laughter. I'm now going at the fact that for you to go and knock somebody else who's obviously in love and happy and throw some of that bitter energy their way, it shows that you ain't got nobody. Because if you had a partner, then that's something that you would say to your partner.
You love
I don't think she.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? That's a comment. And then your partner go, hey, baby, go ahead and put that down. Give me the remote. Let's watch Netflix or something. But you don't have that. That's why I went to angry typing, okay? Another factual moment. The next part goes when I say I suggest laughter. So go see my movie on June 17th. That's a plug, right? I took time to let her know that things are going on over here. June 17th, Central Intelligence is coming out. Go see my movie, okay? P.S. You have ugly old lady hands.
That's bullying.
Now, wait, it's not bullying. That's not bullying. Yep. This is what I addressed early on It's petty. I said that I was about to be petty.
Very
I just
true.
warmed you up. But as a comedian, I'm not going to take a little petty jab.
Yeah.
That's just a little, it's a little petty jab. And it's not one to really go and I didn't attack her physical appearance.
Her hands are her physical appearance.
I said, P.S. You have ugly old lady hands. They look like tree bark. Now, here's what that is.
Was that an accurate observation?
It was an accurate observation. I don't know if you ever seen tree bark, but tree bark when it get folded up.
Yeah.
It looked like that. That's the picture I saw.
Okay.
Her hands was like that, folded to the side. Now, here's the thing, okay? People do things on the internet because they don't expect to get a reaction.
Right.
So if I'm going to give you a reaction,
Give it to 'em.
You're going to get the abundance that comes with it.
Yeah.
I know when I comment, everybody's going to pick it up.
Of course.
All these blog sites is going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Right.
You go deal with all that negative energy,
Yeah.
and now you figure it out. That's why she had to change her page and do all
Put it
that
on
stuff.
private, probably.
Now, you go do that because you threw energy my way. That's not going to affect my day, but I'm going to show you how to really mess up somebody's day. So now all this stuff you got younger kids calling you, your nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Gladys! What happened? Gladys, what happened? Why you make Kevin Hart mad? Ain't nobody
What did
doing
Nico say?
She said no, she laughed. You have to think about it like this. What are you doing as an individual to follow somebody? To click the follow button, which means I want to see your life.
Right.
And then be angry about what you see. That means something right on your side. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You chose to look at this is my world. I can put up whatever I want to put up on here. You chose to be a part of this world. So if it upsets you, then the normal people will just unfollow.
Right.
That is true. When I see somebody doing something good, like when I see you with your sneaker, I'm like, damn, Kev got a sneaker. For me, I want to big that up. Let's celebrate that.
Absolutely.
You
You know
go.
what I mean? If I see him be on vacation, celebrate that.
There's different ways, man.
All right, we got more with Kevin Hart when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Kevin Hart is in the building now. Charlamagne?
Who's more popping now, you or Khaled? Khaled on your ass,
Hey,
bro.
man, Khaled
If Khaled do a stand-up, you might have a problem.
Hey, listen, Khaled, I saw Khaled take his shirt off on stage.
I seen that too.
and not have an inkling of no confidence. Like, looked at everybody else like, what's wrong with y'all? I said, get it, Khaled. Like,
Khaled got a commercial for almond milk. Silk
Listen,
almond milk.
I'll tell
With that
you.
stomach.
I'll tell you what Khaled proved, okay? And y'all can go back and look at interviews that I have said here in the past. I have forever embraced social media. I have forever told people social media is so key to branding.
Absolutely.
To taking a opportunity and making the best for yourself. You can recreate and create and recreate again. That is your connection with your fan base. Khaled is a prime example of somebody who has used social media to take his platform to another level. Khaled, ain't nothing changed. Khaled just dropped a new song with Drake.
Yep.
Khaled is now about to drop a new album. It's not like Khaled had a bunch of new music that came out at the same time. Khaled got on Snapchat and opened up about what he had going on. He let people inside his house.
He got lost on jet skis. In
He
the
let
dark
people,
in the
I'm
middle
telling
of the
you,
ocean.
it's that curtain. You're in a day and age where the celebrities of old and the stars of old don't let people see behind that curtain. Today, people want to say, hey, man, what goes on in your house?
You gotta be transparent.
It's not that I want to come rob you, man. I just want to see
Right.
how you
interested
live.
in it,
I support you. Oh, you got dogs? I want to see your dogs. Like, that's the power of where we are. So when Khaled walks up his stairs, when he goes out and waters his plants, when he's on his hammock, when he's doing the golf cart talk, I follow Khaled. I follow Khaled, and I'm very entertained by Khaled because he's not the guy that's just screaming on the tracks that we all thought he was. He showed that there's more to him. And that's why all of these brands now are gravitating to Khaled. You got a following because you're interesting. When you become interesting, brands say, you know what, we want you to be a partner because you make sense for our brand. It's not a coincidence. It's real.
Right.
This is where the smart entertainer becomes the smart businessman. And that's where you have to separate yourself. So who has the knowledge to separate themselves? Shouts out to DJ Khaled. You get nothing but love and support from me.
I heard
And
he's
I'm
doing
curious-
stand-up, though.
Hey, I will go see it. I need to get around him. I need to get around him because I want to swipe and see what the Snapchat numbers are. I got to see what that number is over there because it's bugging me that I don't know it.
Now, I follow you on Snapchat. I don't like the way the trainer talks to you, man.
The
I don't like the way your
boss,
trainer talks to
hey,
you,
it's
man.
the funniest bit
He
we got
talks too
going.
tough,
Listen,
man.
it is the funniest bit that we have going. Like any rule of comedy always comes in threes. And the whole thing with the trainer is that I really am a kid when I train. Like I go hard, but I have fun.
Right.
I make boss mad, man. Like, it's early in the morning. He's about it. He takes his job serious. You gotta say, I made boss make a commitment. I said, dude, look, I'm going to give you a contract. We in here 6 to 7 days a week. The only way that 7th day doesn't happen is if I'm in pain and we need rest on that 7th day. I roll, you roll with me. Family vacation, you get a vacation. I said, this is not a BS moment. This is a lifestyle choice.
I told you you wouldn't be in shape without money.
Hey, look. hey, this is where it comes in. I said, it's a lifestyle choice. Now, ask me why I decided to do that. Well, I say, if I'm really going to try to adapt to this physical fitness and this healthy lifestyle, I'm going to do it for real. If I'm really going to really be about this run life, I want to do it for real. But I want somebody that has the time to get the knowledge. When I step in the rooms, and now I bring you into these rooms, drop some more shit on y'all. Every time I come around, I drop some shit on y'all.
There you go.
When I come into these rooms, I don't go into rooms without knowledge or without people that have it. I'm educating you because I'm about to change your life. So right now, Boss is in position. Boss is about to be a trainer for Nike at the athletic events and stuff that we do. Right now with Rally Health. Rally Health is a partner of mine. Why am I with Rally Health? Well, if you're going to live a healthy lifestyle, you're going to be about physical fitness, why don't you get inside some insurance? Why don't you do something that educates people and gives them the knowledge of their body and why insurance is important? Hey, boss, you know what? I want to bring you in here with Rally Health. When I do these events, there's nutrition seminars. I want Boss to come in and give nutrition seminars and speak about it. Done. We love it, Kevin. Boss, go. Get that relationship with Rally. Everything I do, I connect you.
Dope.
So now you look up.
Right.
You're now becoming the business guy within the world that you never saw being a business. So that's the difference. Nobody knows and realizes I'm signed as an athlete. Nike signed me. Like it's not. I'm not like just walking around when it's for real.
I told somebody the other day I was talking about man Low Key, and I was saying that your sneaker look better than Steph Curry's sneaker, and he was like, "Well, I don't think that Steph's going for style." I said, "No, Kevin's a performance shoe," and he was like, "Performing what?" Like, it's a performance shoe.
It is a cross trainer, man. We went the whole nine. You know, when I met with Nike, I said my message is simply to take care of yourself. You got one life, man. I said people right now are dropping like flies.
Hell yeah.
You look up, man. I mean, rest in peace to Muhammad Ali. Kimbo Slice, we just lost.
42, that's young.
I mean, dude, it's so sad when you look up and you see how quickly it's happened. Here today, going tomorrow. And a big part of it for a lot of these men, especially black men, is health. You got guys dying of heart attacks at age 46, 44. So you don't realize you out here eating and just walking around every day as if everything's good. It's not. It's going to catch up to you. And I said, if I can go and if I can get people to simply be active, I said, that's my impact on the world. Nike said, Kevin, we not only want to help you, we're going to back you.
People saving lives, man.
Hey, man, look, you.
And your whole team has slimmed down and everything.
Wayne Train.
Yeah.
Wayne Train. Wayne was busting out the bando not too long ago.
You gotta tell him, die to die, man.
Hey,
die to die.
That's a true statement. I look at Charlamagne, every time I see him, I go, hey, man, you look good.
That's it.
You lean out. It's a good feeling to put that work in and people see you and go, hey, you look good, man. I don't understand how you don't want to stay around.
I don't get it either.
You got people that love you. Regardless of what's going on in your life, people love you. People want to be around you. When you go, it affects somebody.
Kevin got to go. So,
all right, one last question. After Central Intelligence, I know you always buy yourself a present after you do a big project.
Yes.
So what did you buy yourself after Central Intelligence?
After Central Intelligence, I'm a watch guy, man. I'm watching. Each watch goes with a movie.
That's a nice watch.
There's a reason why.
Because they don't depreciate with value.
Well, not just that. I feel like a man's watch is a justification of how important time is to him. If you're a watch guy, it's because something about time. You value time. You value the craftsmanship. Right. The watch, they're not just expensive just to be expensive. They're expensive because of the time that was put into making that watch.
Speaking of time, you ever feel like you're burning yourself out? Like you ever say to yourself, I'm going to give people a break from Kev for a minute?
Not even a second thought. With that being said, Central Intelligence comes out
June 17th.
June 17th. Me and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. A good movie. A great role reversal. DJ's the comic relief in the movie. I'm actually the straight man in the film. Animation, Secret Life of Pets. This is my first animation.
You're a little white bunny rabbit?
I'm a little white bunny rabbit. I'm a little white militant bunny rabbit, okay? After Secret Life of Pets, I got another animation that's going to come out, I think, in 2018, Captain Underpants. I I got a book now that I wrote, which is simply my life, me opening up about every single thing that I've been through. That'll be out probably late 18. We're going to film Jumanji in September. That's with me, The Rock, and Jack Black. I'm doing Jumanji. We're doing a remake. We're doing a remake of it because there's a lot of people in this generation that aren't familiar with what Jumanji was. So we're not trying to make the movie to be better than the one that was made. We're trying to make it to have people in this generation simply be familiar with it.
Right.
Shouts out to Robin Williams. We are going to do nothing but pay homage to you and everything that you've done for that movie. What else? I'm about to do Untouchables, which is a drama. That's with me and Bryan Cranston. Season 5, Real Husbands of Hollywood. That's coming out. We're going to probably do season 6. I directed in season 5, so I'm about to go and move in to that directing realm. Dude, I just keep going. Why this?
But you got 20 seconds to send a tweet throughout the day to be petty.
It was a good tweet.
It was a good tweet.
It was a good tweet, man.
Well, we appreciate you for coming through. We know you got to run. You know, we got a lot of love for you. I let you chew your gum all throughout the whole interview.
What? It wasn't bad, though. I wasn't like...
I didn't even notice you had
it. Yeah, see, it wasn't bad. It's a professional chew.
Sneaker comes out this weekend.
Yeah,
the movie comes out Central Texas on the 17th.
I'm an athlete. And I'm an athlete.
He's an athlete.
I forgot.
He has an athletic sneaker.
I'm signed by Nike. I'm signed by Nike, and I just want to tell everybody out there that you can do it. Athletic quotes that I've been working on. You're in competition with you.
Right.
That's the one I like the most. That's the one
Just do it. Kevin Hart. Just do his next. There you have it. It's Kevin Hart. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Fabulous. I love your girl. We haven't heard a new record from The Dream in a long time, right?
The Dream got a face for radio, though. So I hope that he maybe went behind the scenes and just started writing again.
I haven't heard from a record from him for a minute. But anyway, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Bobby Brown.
Listen up. This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, June 13th. That is the day that Bobby Brown's book, Every Little Step, is coming out. And there's all kinds of information in there. Now, according to the Associated Press, Bobby Brown writes in detail about his bad boy behavior, his many sexual affairs with Janet Jackson and Madonna are among the people that he had.
Bobby Brown smashed Janet Jackson, dropping the clues bombs for Bobby Brown, damn it. I mean, Madonna's a good scrape, too, just to say you did it. But Janet, wow.
Did you know about that?
I didn't know.
You were her DJ.
Very short time.
I still don't think men should kiss and tell, though.
All right. He also talks about the allegations that he corrupted Whitney Houston. He said that she was using cocaine before he was and continued to use drugs after he had cleaned up. And he also said that she also did her share of cheating with a few producers and artists, including Tupac.
I mean, that's a good one. Dropping the clue bombs for Whitney Houston. I can see why she would do that. It's Tupac. I mean, at the end of the
He
day.
also said that Whitney Houston would smoke weed with Bobby Christina at times. With her.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people was giving him flack for saying that about Whitney, but I mean, that was part of his life. I mean, if his wife did cheat on him with another man, that's okay for him to say. I don't agree with him kissing and telling about Janet and Madonna.
Well, that's part of his life, too.
No, men not supposed to do that. Like, you don't tell about your sexual
you can
experience.
tell about another person, but
that's part of your life, though. You got cheated on. If it was just some regular dude, he wouldn't have said his name. But if your wife cheats on you with Tupac, you can say
if
that.
you sleep with Janet Jackson and Madonna,
you better keep your mouth closed. So guys should be out here saying they slept with Angela Yee. Not to put you on the level of Janet and Madonna. Let's not get gassed. But, okay.
how can you say that's his life so you can talk about it when it comes to somebody else? But not
because he got cheated on.
Okay.
He probably talked about how it felt to get cheated on by his wife and it's Tupac.
So he could name it's a few producers.
I just think it's whack for guys to kiss and tell.
I think they both pass. So you
same way I thought Bow Wow was whack yesterday to talk about after back this.
He was asked.
No.
All right. Well, he also confirms that Whitney had a secret lesbian romance with her best friend Robin Crawford.
Really? So the reason I say really, is because when I used to be Wendy Williams' sidekick co-host, she would always say that over the air, and people would always look at Wendy like she's crazy. But then it comes to pass, a lot of the things she said, whether it was Clive Davis, this Whitney thing is all true.
Well, apparently in his book, he does say that Whitney was bisexual, and he says that her family, including her mother, did not approve of the lesbian relationship and insisted that Robin be fired. So,
damn. All those years
he said, I really feel that if Robin was accepted into Whitney's life, Whitney would still be alive today. She didn't have close friends with her anymore.
People hating on Wendy Williams all those years, and she was out here telling the truth the whole time. Jesus
all right, now
Christ.
Troy Ave was formally indicted yesterday for the shooting that happened at the T.I. concert. He was charged formally with attempted murder and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon. All of them are felonies. So the case was also moved to Manhattan Supreme Court. That's the same venue where Bobby Shmurda is now fighting gang conspiracy charges. Troy Ave is due back in court July 7th. He could get up to 40 years in state prison on just the attempted murder charge.
Horrible. Hold your head, Ash.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Miss E. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Who are you giving that donkey to?
Listen, 4 after the hour is yet another lesson that what you do online can get you effed up offline.
All right.
Yeah, I said that correctly.
Right?
Yes.
All right.
We'll talk about it 4 after the hour.
We'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
WWPR FM HD1 New York.
An iHeart radio station.
What up? Wake that ass up.
Damn it. Oh, I know it's hot.
DJ MV.
Angela Yee.
And I go by the name of Charlamagne the God.
Slowly realizing that this wasn't no drink. The Breakfast Club.
Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Friday, June 10th goes to Mo Wadden, a.k.a. Soft Caramel Kiss on Twitter. Now, this guy got fired because he decided to send what is being called a homophobic, vulgar tweet about the Currys, okay? Specifically Riley Curry. Now, it all started when Sadell Curry, did I pronounce her name right? Sadell Curry?
Sounds right.
Steph's sister tweeted out, "Wheels up to Cleveland" with Mama and Granny. And Mo Wadden replied back, "You and your whole family get the F out of Cleveland and take Riley's gay slur that rhymes with maggot ass with you." Now, first of all, when you slander people, it has to make sense. If you call Del Curry or Seth Curry or Steph Curry the gay slur that rhymes with maggot, then that would make sense. But how can a 3-year-old little girl ever be that word? I know this guy Mo is just trying to be disrespectful, but at least let the disrespect make sense, okay? Now, what Mo Wadden didn't realize was what happens online can directly impact your life offline. That's a piece of advice I strive to give all you idiots, but y'all don't listen. Y'all think social media is not the real world. I don't understand it. People be on social media acting like nobody can see them except the person they insulting or the person they trying to intimidate by waving a bunch of pistols around. But Mo Wadden, we can see you. Not only can we see you, but your employer, Houghton Wise Property Group, a real estate firm, can see you too. So everybody started tweeting Houghton Wise Property Group about this negative energy Mo Wadden was spreading. So Houghton Wise replied, "Our apologies to all who are a party to this attack. Houghton Wise does not condone this, and we have terminated this apprentice." Drop one of Clues bombs for this justice, okay?
I'm here for it.
So your dumbass lost your apprenticeship. Because the law of energy is that energy is never lost or destroyed, just transfer from one party to the next, and your negative, miserable ass just wanted to transfer your negative energy towards the Curry family. Well, here's the thing. The Curry family will be just fine, okay? They are straight, and they're going to be straight. Steph Curry, like a second-generation millionaire. His daddy was a millionaire. Meanwhile, you just got fired from your apprenticeship, okay? But because you worried about trying to ruin someone else's day for the moment, you ended up ruining your life for the moment, okay? Then Mo Wadden tweeted out, so what? I'll get another job at another real estate office. Mo Wadden, you sure about that? You must be getting the name changed because people are going to remember this Mo Wadden guy, a.k.a. Soft Caramel Kisses, on Twitter, okay? People are going to remember this for a while. And ain't nobody going to hire you, especially when you're tweeting things like, "Hey, I lost my job, but they lost the game. Who really lost here?" You, Mo, okay? You're the one who lost. Everybody on the Warriors is doing better than you. They have their career. They are living it, okay? You still trying to make it. And you think you just going to jump back in the real estate game when you tweeting stuff like, "Oh, my dude, it was worth every second. Trust me, I'd do it again, all over again." That tweet right there is exactly why you won't get another apprenticeship in the real estate game, because you don't get it, all right? You think you won because you're getting some attention from social media? You can't make a career off retweets, bro. I don't know if you got kids, but your seeds can't eat no likes. Okay, Mo, today, everybody will have moved on to something else. Today, this morning, all right? You was just a social media fart. It happened. We heard it. Stank for a few brief seconds. And now we on to the next. But the Currys will still be rich. The Warriors will still be rich. And your dumb ass is still sitting in Cleveland looking for a new place to be an apprentice. Okay? And you won't get it because according to you, if you could do it all over again, you would. Please give Mo Wadden the biggest hee-haw.
And for everybody that he's retweeting, I'm sorry you lost your job because you exercised your freedom of speech
Shut
completely un-American. Well, they exercise their freedom to fire you.
That's what I tell people all the time about the freedom of speech. You can have all the freedom of speech you want, but people have the freedom to react how they want. There will be consequences to that freedom of speech.
You're not going to jail for what you said, but you definitely lost your job.
And I'm happy about that, too. I drop one of the clues bomb for that again, okay? And I'm going to tell you something else. If the Currys really want to disrespect Mo Watson, they will send him a pair of Stephen Curry's new sneaker, the UA Curry Too Low, with a note attached saying, if you need employment, come cut our grass. Here's the sneakers to go with your uniform.
Stop it, man. Okay. Leave them sneakers alone, man.
Those are beyond trash.
Let me go check my underwear.
That's not the moral of the story.
That ain't that bad. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. When we come back, The Roots will be joining us.
Okay.
So we're going to kick it with The Roots, talk about The Roots Picnic, everything that's going on with The Roots.
Not just The Roots, Questlove and Black Thought.
They're The Roots.
No, The Roots is more than a group. I want people to know that it's Questlove and Black Thought and not, the drummers.
Whole collective.
Or Rozelle. Rozelle still with The Roots?
James Poyser.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of people in The Roots.
Well, The Roots, when we come back, keep it locked.
Yes.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Crazy in Love. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building.
The legendary Roots crew.
What's up? What's up?
Questlove, Black Thought.
Yeah, what's good? How you doing?
Quest, I don't know why whenever a legendary figure in our community dies, I immediately think of you, man. Like Prince, Muhammad Ali. I go right to your Twitter or something.
It's 2016, man. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the rapture or, we're losing at a rapid pace, like all of our greats. And it's just like, at that moment, it hits me to write about them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did y'all start the Roots Picnic 9 years ago? I mean, because it's a success. It's a huge thing where there's so many different artists out there. And this year was just even crazy.
Right.
In
Philly.
We used to spend a lot of time on the road, playing festivals like around the world. And it was something that we always wish we could bring, to the city of Philadelphia and, bring to the States and do it, in our own way, to be able to kind of curate it and like handpick the artists who would play and, have it grow and eventually be something that's on par with, all these other festivals that we were featured on. So we started, small. And now we're like 9-10 years in, and the brand is continuing to grow. So,
and y'all bringing it to New York?
Yes,
for the first time.
Why though? I feel like Chick-fil-A coming to New York. Like keep it in the South. It's a nice thing.
I'm super excited for it.
That's what Chick-fil-A was, all in the South.
It's a natural progression,
and the demand for it. Like people have been begging for a New York picnic for a minute now. I mean, we're expanding even past this. I think in October. We're going to have one in Japan as well.
Wow, that's dope.
So I think like the next phase of our concert career is now curating festivals. As far as Europe is concerned, like there are hundreds of festivals in Europe. Like we have a few.
Gotcha.
But there are hundreds. So I mean, we're just trying to add our part to the pie.
And how do y'all pick the acts that's going to be on the picnic? On the picnic,
between Questlove, myself, and our management, we just kind of
we have different tastes.
Yeah, we battle it out.
Y'all go from Willow Smith to you go different ways.
We battle it out, but everyone gets a chance to kind of showcase their taste, like their aesthetics.
Having Willow created a dope moment for y'all though. This year?
Oh, yeah,
She did, but we were kind of hoping that we get that moment too.
Yeah, I was telling
We've been begging Will.
We've been begging Will Smith for 10 years easy.
To do something.
To, team up with Jazzy Jeff and come on stage with us and do, the classic Summertime with us in Philly in the summertime.
I'm doing my lawn.
Yeah.
I'm doing my lawn.
It's like
we never managed to get him out, but the key was booking his daughter. So he came out, with his little Empress. And they held it down, and it was still a super viral, super, magical moment. We just I wish I could have been up there.
Where was y'all?
Being the hype man.
I was in the shower when when our manager was like,
yeah.
"No, Will Smith is doing Summertime with this." I was like,
I'm gonna hit to dry off.
I wish that record was a New York record so bad when it came out, because it was the whole Philly of everything.
It was a New York record. It was Rakim.
Yeah, essentially.
Rakim wrote it, but it was just like a place where the plateau is where everybody go. I just wanted to be the plateau. It made you feel so good when that record came out.
Absolutely.
Hopefully next year, I think we're considering relocating
move,
the picnic.
Yeah, like to the.
Boy, Will Smith's backyard. That's the only way y'all gonna go in LA.
Well, I mean, it would only be right if we did it at the Platt. So that's like one of the
That'd be crazy.
the wish list.
Yeah, you know, like all this time we've been doing the picnic at the Festival Pier in Philly, essentially a slab of concrete. So, you know, this move here to Bryant Park is actually going to be the first time that, you know, the Roots picnic is a picnic.
On grass.
Like
on
grass.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like we've kind of pretty much outgrown the Festival Pier, so we need to take it to where we originally wanted to have it, which is, you know, Fairmount Park in the Plateau.
Oh, man, you guys left Def Jam.
We left peacefully.
Y'all don't need no label.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we don't.
Would y'all rather do independent, or would y'all want to go to a major?
For distribution purposes, you know, we'll definitely rely on a major, but I think right now the move for anybody making records is not to sign a long-term contract.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that 360 deals are set up and that sort of thing.
Questlab, you also have the book out, and you're doing this whole cooking series. Explain what that is.
Well, it's not a cooking series. I mean, really, like pretty much like what I focus on all the books that I create is just the idea of creativity and how people should use creativity as a motivation. I know, like the idea of getting keys and trophies is like, okay, you get the reward of it, but I'm trying to show people that the work that you put into it is the real passion, not just the rewards that you reap. So, I mean, this book is about the chefs that I respect. I mean, these are like these are the Jay-Z's, the Rakims, the Nas's of the kitchen food world. Yeah, the food world, and you know, their craft.
All right, we got more with the Roots when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We have the Roots in the building. Now, Charlamagne?
The BET tribute to Prince. I know Stephen Hill's on y'all ass, because there's not a bigger Prince fan in the world than Stephen Hill. What are those conversations like?
You know, I mean, we've pretty much talking since probably 48 hours after he passed.
Yeah.
Brainstorming with Stephen, trying to figure out what songs work, you know, best with who and that thing. I mean, as it stands now, I think they're going to divide it up into micro tributes. I think like Sheila E. has her own tribute with her own crew.
I love Sheila.
D'Angelo and I will do our tribute with a few surprises, and I think like there's 2 other micro tributes planned. But you know, the overall thing is that, you know, along with the Billboard Awards, and I know people are salty with that, but
the
it's
Madonna
like
performance tribute.
Yeah, I mean, I know people had a salty taste with them, but it's like there's going to be 9 other award shows. Like, you know, there's going to be one for the Grammys, there's one MTV Awards, American Music. There's going to be a skillion of them. And Prince's catalog is not the easiest to translate. You know, it's like a very specific artist has to convince the people. So, you know, just know that when you're watching a tribute, like it's really hard to pay homage to someone that's left such a high standard of performance. And, you know, not everything's going to match.
But the BET tribute is going to be the one.
Gotcha.
Right.
It has to be. Listen, as soon as he died, God bless the dead, I was like, boy, I know Stephen Hill is going to have an amazing tribute planned.
Yeah.
Do you think about those kind of stuff now? Because like you said, everybody's passing at a crazy rate. As a musician, do you think, I can't wait to do such and such as tribute?
What?
Nah, no, that's
You know, I mean, at some points it just becomes like numbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when Ali passed, it was like that. Normally, like people expected, like, oh man, I thought he was going to write a paragraph for Ali, but it's just like, you know, it just becomes numbing. Like every 2 weeks, someone that was crucial in your life is
an icon,
no longer here, and it's just like this is hard to process. You know, I think that shouldn't be that easy to us. That it's just like a shrug, like, okay, died this. You know, it shouldn't be that way. But I mean, it's becoming that.
Or maybe it's the immediacy of the moment, because people feel like you got to comment right then and there, but maybe you're just not ready to talk about it yet.
Sometimes, I mean, you know, with someone like Prince, that was very influential in like my musicianship. I mean, the words just, you know, poured out. But you know, I hope the faucet stops. I would like a break and hope that no one passes in the next 6 months.
Have you the Prince versus Michael Jackson questions drained you yet? Because that's
not really.
Prince and Michael Jackson has been the topic since he died. Yeah,
not really. I mean, I can't, like, Michael Jackson's my favorite entertainer. Prince is my favorite musician. I think it's possible for us to have both, you know,
right,
and not just like choose a Beatles or a Rolling Stones, one or the other.
Yeah, I think even when they were alive, that was always the question: Prince or
who's better?
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
it's all a matter of opinion. And then you could say, I like this body of work, and I love this one, and I love this one. They just were both great at what they did.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes, I love Michael Jackson. For musicianship purposes, I love Prince. Yeah,
two different species that, you know, I mean, we needed them both. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for the Roots Picnic in New York, let us know what the dates are and who is going to be performed, who's confirmed.
The Roots Picnic New York is going to be in Bryant Park on October 1st and 2nd.
2 days.
And, 2-day festival.
Night number 1 is kind of like a soulful theme.
Mm-hmm.
So the Roots, John Mayer and D'Angelo, and about 4 or 5 other unnamed artists will form one big giant supergroup.
Wow.
Yeah.
And kind of just do like a running mixtape for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's going to be the headline performance on October 1st.
That's like your jam sessions.
Pretty much on
That's
steroids,
great. I
yeah.
love that.
But then we also have, during the course of the day, we have ex-ambassadors, Kevin Gates, Jeremiah, Stretch and Barbito, Everyday People featuring DJ Moma, Gerard Carmichael. This is the first Roots Picnic that we're featuring comedy.
Boy,
on.
Gerard is a brave man.
Yeah, we got Gerard Carmichael.
In the midst of all that music and try to tell no joke.
Lady LaShure, Emily Wells, Shargo, Smashing Hearts, Chill Moody. October 2nd is going to be like our love letter to New York City. Always going to be Philly boys, but we honorary New Yorkers now too. Mm-hmm. So we like paying, homage to, where it all began.
Right.
And we bringing out the Wu-Tang Clan in its living entirety.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the whole Wu. David Byrne, Nile Rodgers. Mm-hmm. Rounding that off is going to be Trombone Shorty, Swizz Beatz, Darehoof, EPMD. I'm doing a live mixtape element, bringing out some special guests like Styles P, Royce, DJ J Period, Echo Smith, Lil Uzi Vert, Daniel Bombada Marley, Yuna, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Neil Brennan doing comedy on that day.
Jesus Christ,
BB Borelli, Grits and Biscuits. It's gonna be
I gotta come.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty amazing.
How can people get tickets? Ticketmasters?
10 a.m. I think tickets going.
So EPMD is gonna be.
They're back in business.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even have any idea that could happen.
Yeah.
Miracles happen.
What makes y'all pick the new guys? Like, how do y'all decide on Kevin Gates and Lil Uzi? I know Uzi from Philly, right?
Yeah, he's from Philly. It's about bridging the gap. And finding artists who are on the verge, like who are about to pop, mm-hmm. and finding artists who matter, to a younger audience, to a younger generation, introducing them to the OGs and vice versa. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So much thought and consideration goes into it. It's a painstaking process. We have a lot of arguments about who should be on it, who shouldn't. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at the end, the final result is a well-rounded, balanced bill.
Hip hop starting to age well, don't you think?
I mean, I know I'm aging well.
Yeah, when you walked in, I was like, God, I thought you was a detective. When we were talking to them, I'm like, who is that?
Well, they gotta go. They got some other jobs. They gotta go. Well, we appreciate you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm gonna go see Nile Rodgers. I'm gonna go see Wu-Tang. I'm gonna go to Saturday.
Listen, I worked for Nile Rodgers. I worked for Wu-Tang. We're working with Styles P right now.
Mm-hmm. So EPMD, Eric and Parrish. I gotta see them as well.
It's going to be amazing.
And DJ Scratch.
Yes, he will be there.
Wow. All right, we'll definitely be there. All right, there you have it. It's the Roots. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Right. Love.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Is Rihanna on that record too?
No.
How many records Rihanna and Drake on the radios? Work and something else?
Yeah, something off Drake's album.
Yeah, it's on his album.
So it's 2.
It's called Drake's album?
Yeah, Drake's
he has
album.
a song with her.
I thought it was a Rihanna record.
No, one off Ree, one off Drake's.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk YG.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, YG will be on a special on Viceland this weekend on Sunday, and he's going to be sitting down with a therapist to talk about some issues he's had since that shooting. Here's what happens.
Oh, man. Slaughter, man. Then I got shot. Really don't know who popped me. I thought I was gone. Like, I'm about to bleed to death. It's a wrap.
What's the aftermath of that?
It's bad. Like, I'm paranoid. my people's like, you need to go talk to somebody.
That's real. I be saying all the time, man, there's a lot of dudes in the hood who probably suffer from PTSD, but don't even know it because of all the killings they see, or even being victims of violent crimes, getting shot at. It's like coming home from a war.
And he said he has turned to alcohol as a coping mechanism since that happened also.
And that's why I don't be liking slave movies either. Let me see how I bring all this together.
Let me see
slave movies reinforce all the trauma that we've experienced here in America. And when you got kids out here already still going through trauma, it just, reinforces all those feelings.
Well, I spoke to YG the other day. He was like, it was hard to actually do this album because no studio would actually let him book because it was all the problems and all the beef that he actually had to record in Snoop Dogg's house. Snoop let him record in the script. That's how he actually finished his album and recorded it in the Bay.
I hope Snoop sent the invoice to Def Jam.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, the album Still Brazy is coming out later this month also. All right. So Eminem, he has invested in something new. Eminem and his manager, Paul Rosenberg. And by the way, Paul Rosenberg is the person who got me started in radio alongside Eminem. And they have now formed a partnership with a Detroit-based company. It's called StockX, which is like the stock market of things. So it's a new online trading platform, and that's for limited edition products. So what they do is they allow live bid, asks, and trades. So when a seller's ask price meets a buyer's bid, that's when everything connects. Now, according to Eminem, he said, sneakers have always been a huge interest of mine for at least as long as I've been rapping, and I'm proud of the fact I've had so many collaborations with Nike and Jordan Brand. So as part of that launch, they're going to actually let people have access to rare personal sneakers from Eminem's own collection.
Oh.
So you can get some of the Eminem and Carhartt Jordan 4s. Those are going to get up to $30,000 for that one pair of sneakers.
Well, last year, for Christmas, he gave all his employees a pair of Jordan 4s. And I think it was maybe 100 pair, but they're limited. They go for like $20,000 each.
Right. So, you know who else is backing this company? Dan Gilbert, the founder and chairman of Quicken Loans and owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that's one of the other investors, founders of the company. So that's open now already.
Who's going to admit to being behind them Steph Curry, UA Curry, 2 lows, though?
Yo, why you want them sneakers so hard, man?
Right. I'm sending those to all the kids who've been naughty this Christmas. All right?
All right. And now let's discuss Justin Bieber. Now, I know you guys all saw this video of Justin Bieber getting into a fight. This was also in Cleveland. All right, well, Lamont Richmond is the guy who got into the altercation with Justin Bieber. And he's already planning to sue. He's already met with their lawyer. And here's what Lamont has to say.
The fool ran up on me. I was with the girls. We just asked the for autograph. I don't know about all this other stuff y'all talking about. I ain't got nothing else to say.
He kind of deserved it, man. You see this dude? This dude looks like a big old extra from Roots. If you that big, if you 6'5" and about 270, you should not be walking up to Justin Bieber asking for no autograph.
Well, they said apparently, allegedly, they were hanging out with him and 2 girls, and the 2 women wanted to take a picture and get an autograph, and that's when
send them girls to do it.
Justin Bieber called him. That's when Justin Bieber said, "No autographs tonight, mother effer."
Have some respect for yourself. Have some respect for your size. 6'5", 270. You should not be asking Justin Bieber for no autograph.
Justin Bieber shouldn't be out there by himself either.
That is a fact too.
Right. Well, it wasn't for him. I mean, the ladies probably like, oh my God.
I don't care.
All right. I asked him. The worst thing he could do is say no. That's what you're thinking. The worst thing that's going to happen.
Women will get you in a bad situation every time.
No. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, Miss Yee. Now, shout to our family at Revolt. You guys have a great weekend. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051 or at DJ Envy. What you want to hear? Too late.
I want to hear Chance the Rapper, 2 Chainz, and Lil Wayne, no problem.
We throw it back on Friday, so it's a throwback on Friday.
Okay, so there you
but let us know what you want to hear. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Maybe Monday. I'll play that for you on Monday.
All right.
WWPR FM HD1 New York.
An iHeart radio station. What up? Wake that ass up. Damn it. Oh, I know it's hot.
DJ Envy.
Angela Yee.
And I go by the name of Charlamagne the God. Lonely That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Donkey today for Friday, June 10th goes to Mo Wadden, a.k.a. Soft Caramel Kiss on Twitter. Now, this guy got fired because he decided to send what is being called a homophobic, vulgar tweet about the Currys, specifically Riley Curry. Now, it all started when Sadell Curry, did I pronounce her name right? Sadell Curry?
Sounds right.
Steph's sister tweeted out, "Wheels up to Cleveland with Mama and Granny." And Mo Wadden replied back, "You and your whole family get the F out of Cleveland and take Riley's gay slur that rhymes with maggot ass with you." Now, first of all, when you slander people, it has to make sense. If you call Del Curry or Seth Curry or Steph Curry the gay slur that rhymes with maggot, then that would make sense. But how can a 3-year-old little girl ever be that word? I know this guy Mo is just trying to be disrespectful, but at least let the disrespect make sense, okay? Now, what Mo Wadden didn't realize was what happens online can directly impact your life offline. That's a piece of advice I strive to give all you idiots, but y'all don't listen. Y'all think social media is not the real world. I don't understand it. People be on social media acting like nobody can see them except the person they insulting or the person they trying to intimidate by waving a bunch of pistols around. But Mo Wadden, we can see you. Not only can we see you, but your employer, Houghton Wise Property Group, a real estate firm, can see you too. So everybody started tweeting Houghton Wise Property Group about this negative energy Mo Wadden was spreading. So Houghton Wise replied, "Our apologies to all who are a party to this attack. Houghton Wise does not condone this, and we have terminated this apprentice." Drop one of Clues bombs for this justice, okay?
I'm here for it.
So your dumbass lost your apprenticeship because the law of energy is that energy is never lost or destroyed, just transferred from one party to the next, and your negative, miserable ass just wanted to transfer your negative energy towards the Curry family. Well, here's the thing. The Curry family will be just fine, okay? They are straight, and they're going to be straight. Steph Curry, like a second-generation millionaire. His daddy was a millionaire. Meanwhile, you just got fired from your apprenticeship, okay? But because you worried about trying to ruin someone else's day for the moment, you ended up ruining your life for the moment, okay? Then Mo Wadden tweeted out, so what? I'll get another job at another real estate office. Mo Wadden, you sure about that? You must be getting the name changed because people are going to remember this Mo Wadden guy, a.k.a. Soft Caramel Kisses, on Twitter, okay? People are going to remember this for a while. And ain't nobody going to hire you, especially when you're tweeting things like, hey, I lost my job, but they lost the game. Who really lost here?
Is that a team? I mean,
you, Mo, okay? You're the one who lost. Everybody on the Warriors is doing better than you. They have their career. They are living it, okay? You still trying to make it. And you think you just going to jump back in the real estate game when you tweeting stuff like, oh, my dude, it was worth every second. Trust me, I'd do it again, all over again. That tweet right there is exactly why you won't get another apprenticeship in the real estate game, because you don't get it, all right? You think you won because you're getting some attention from social media? You can't make a career off retweets, bro. I don't know if you got kids, but your seeds can't eat no likes. Okay, Mo, today, everybody will have moved on to something else. Today, this morning, all right? You was just a social media fart. It happened, we heard it, stank for a few brief seconds, and now we on to the next. But the Currys will still be rich, the Warriors will still be rich, and your dumb ass is still sitting in Cleveland looking for a new place to be an apprentice, okay? And you won't get it because according to you, if you could do it all over again, you would. Please give Mo Wadden the biggest hee-haw.
And for everybody that he's retweeting, I'm sorry you lost your job because you exercised your freedom of speech completely un-American. Well, they exercised their freedom to fire you.
That's what I tell people all the time about the freedom of speech. You can have all the freedom of
say
speech
whatever you
want, but people have the freedom to react how they want. There will be consequences to that freedom of speech.
You're not going to jail for what you said, but you definitely lost your job.
And I'm
happy about that, too.
I drop one of Clues bombs for that again, okay? And I'm going to tell you something else. If the Currys really want to disrespect Mo Wadden, they will send him a pair of Stephen Curry's new sneaker, the UA Curry Too Low, with a note attached saying, if you need employment, come cut our grass. Here's the sneakers to go with your uniform.
Stop it, man.
Okay.
Leave them sneakers alone, man.
Those are beyond trash.
Let me go check my Under Armour.
That's not the moral of the story.
That ain't that bad. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. When we come back, we got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Yo, Bay!
Yo!
You ready?
Listen, I'm always ready. It's Friday. My show comes on tonight, Uncommon Sense, at 11 p.m. on MTV2. Mm-hmm. Kevin Hart was here earlier, okay? Motivating me, inspiring me to work even harder, all right? So I got my freaking black ski mask on, bro.
You ready?
I'm going to pull it on over this different world dad hat I got on, okay?
All right, I got my light-skin ski mask on.
Oh, so you got your Steph Curry mask.
There you go.
Okay. Y'all all look alike anyway.
Hey, watch your mouth.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Friday, America.
It's Friday, America. Woo!
That's right. Make sure you watch Uncommon Sense tonight at 11 p.m. on MTV2, okay? Thank you very much. I'll appreciate it.
All right, when we come back, we got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, salute to Kevin Hart, salute to the Roots, Black Thought, and Questlove for coming through this morning. Philly was heavy in the building.
Yeah,
that's right. Kevin Hart sneakers come out tomorrow, right?
Yep.
All right.
Limited stores.
And for the Roots, their picnic in New York is happening October 1st and 2nd.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, shout out to everybody in Orlando. I'm going to be out there tonight in Orlando, venue 570. So come join me tonight in Orlando. So come on out. And then the Saturday, I'm in Cambridge. Shout to Boston and everybody in Massachusetts. I will be at Monroe Nightclub.
That listens to us on Jammin' 94.5. Hey, I want to salute the Save Money crew, too, man. Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, Joey Purps. I hope the online rumors of Vic and Chance beefing aren't true.
Yeah, I seen something that they posted a picture and blurred them out.
Yeah, it was a picture of Chance, Hov, B, and Vic Mensa, and Vic photoshopped Chance out the pic. So I'm hoping that was just a joke. Because I love the Save Money crew right now. That's really all I'm listening to at this present moment. Salute to those guys.
And I saw that Chance the Rapper was tweeting about something happened in Chicago where the kid was killed recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to my guy Spenzo, because I think that was one of his relatives.
Tank needs to be the first lady at Save Money crew. Keep it Chicago. Y'all would run things. I mean, y'all running things now.
Yeah, running things down.
Yeah, but that would be a great addition to the squad. I love those young guys. Celebrate those young guys in the culture, man. We always complaining about how whack music is.
They're dope, though.
These guys are sending the wrong messages. Well, you got a crew that's actually dope lyrically and sending the right messages. So celebrate those brothers. Save Money crew. What up?
All right, now
you know what I'm doing this weekend, right? I love a good horror movie, and The Conjuring 2 is coming out today, so I'm excited for that. It's in theaters everywhere today, and the first one is actually one of my favorite horror movies that's come out in a long time. Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Yes, in real life, absolutely.
All right,
that's why I don't pay people to scare me.
Well, I definitely pay people to scare me, and I'm so excited to discover the truth behind the most documented case in paranormal history. From director James Wan is the next true story from the case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Now, the movie is rated R. It's in theaters everywhere today, and I'm going to be taking a trip to go see that and get scared, so I'm going to let y'all know how it is, but this is going to be the highlight of my weekend. I'll also be at Luna Park, by the way. I'm going to be riding some rides. See, I like being scared. And it's like the anniversary of the Thunderbolt, so I'm going to be on that ride. If you happen to be around, come check me.
Okay.
It's good. It gets your adrenaline going. They say it's actually good to go see a scary movie or do something scary like that before you have sex.
Who says that?
That's true, because it gets your adrenaline going.
Why don't you just
So that's why they're saying scary movies is a great date night thing to do, because afterward it gets you like all, tense and
Why don't you
hyped.
just imagine the girl got gonorrhea and then you hit it?
It's too scary.
Oh, okay.
Now leave us on a positive note.
Listen, WWRD, what would Rihanna do? Simple. Ask yourself that question when you're faced with any recreational decisions this weekend, and you will have a great time, okay? WWRD, what would Rihanna do? Peace.
She would pay somebody to scare her.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Good morning. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, don't forget, every Sunday you can catch me at Starlets in Queens, so come hang out with me if you are out and about in the city.
Ah, my brother Envy picked up some dancing. Okay.
Throw some dollars at Envy this Sunday.
I knew those pole dancing classes would pay off. Okay.
Also, the New York Liberty Power 105.1 has your chance to celebrate the 20th anniversary with the New York Liberty on June 26th as they take on Diana Taurasi and the Phoenix Mercury. Be caller 105 right now at 1-800-585-1051, and you can win a 4-pack of tickets to the game. Plus, you qualified to win courtside seats.
Ow.
Get your tickets now at nyliberty.com.
Also, shout out to all my Boricuas out there, all my Puerto Ricans. This Sunday is the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And, of course, Power 105.1 will have a float out there, so you can look for me, Pro Style. And I'm not sure if Angie's going to be on the float, but all the Puerto Ricans going to be on the float.
You are, right?
Yes. Si,
señorita.
See, so shout out to all our Boricuas out there. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. I think we got a bunch of surprises on the float this year, too, so. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Sunday. And the parade is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Homer Angie Martinez. Pro Style is next.
WWPR-FM HD1 New York. Radio app station. The power to that. Countdown, the most powerful